What's happening, y'all? It's been a minute. I put the Jeep to work today. Got this thing pulled out of the underneath the carport. So we're gonna get started on it. I was talking about it in my last video, and we're gonna get her going, get some paint on this thing, and do some work at the interiors. See what kind of beast we can make out of it. So it was originally a turbo car, and we're not turboing it or nothing. The engine that I put down in it come out of that one. It's the 403 6.6 Oldsmobile. So transmission's out of it. We're gonna put the transmission up in it. I've got a guy that I'm gonna have rebuild the tranny. It's gonna have a shift kit, B&M shift kit, stage 2 clutches. So that engine's fresh. It's been gone through and redone. We're gonna change the pulley system. Yo, look, it's got the V-belt style. We're gonna go to a serpentine style belt, and serpentine's just more common than V-belts. And having V-belts, you got several of them that you got to run. You know, I just want one continuous belt. So I think that's a lot better setup than having to worry about buying 2 or 3 of them at a time. But yeah, it's time. It's got exhaust up underneath it, but it ain't the size that we need, and it's for the old 400 stuff. I think it's a 400 turbo. That's what was in it. I think that's what the guy said. We bought this chassis. It didn't have an engine, but when we got it, we're gonna put that 403 down in it. It's already down in the car. We just gotta get transmission, and we're gonna put some headers on it and a new carburetor, freshen everything up. And as far as the transmission goes, the engine's fresh, but fresh new exhaust. I'm gonna try to get 3-inch up under it. We're keeping the duals, and it'll have the style tips like those coming out at 3-inch. And we ain't made up our mind what color we're gonna go with yet. It'll either be black and gold or blue with black striping, kind of like a, I don't know what you'd even call it, like a metallic blue. And put some LED headlights in it, LED tail lights. I've got the shaker part. I've got all the parts and stuff in the car. But yeah, my truck's down, so I ain't got no way to haul it on my car trailer. But I've got a guy coming Monday to put it up on a rollback and bring it up to the house. That way I can get started on it. I'll film what I do and take you guys along for the ride. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna go through, put all new carpet in it, brand new seats. We're gonna redo the headliner, put a kick-ass stereo system. So it'll be pretty bad. She'll be a bad little machine when we get done. So, and we ain't forgot about the Jeep. The Jeep's got some work it needs to be done. So get the long arm kit and stuff like that up under it, and we're gonna do some work to it. But right now, my mama wants to enjoy this thing, so we're gonna get her done. I just want to make sure it's safe for her, and we're gonna start building it. I'm excited, man. I really am. You guys will get to see it come together. This thing it's got surface rust. You can see it's just surfaced. There ain't no holes or anything in it yet, so that's a plus. We'll get her sanded down, primed and painted, and we're gonna get all new trim, brand new trim pieces, all the way down around the doors, around the front glass. The front glass don't even have one on it, so we'll get all the new trim pieces, get the rubber seals in it, door seals, all new seals. And surprisingly, these T-tops are not leaking. We had it in there, yeah, but underneath that carport, but for a little while it set out, and they're not leaking and they're fully functionable. So we can take them out, and that's a shocker, man. This car's a 79, and it was really surprising, very surprising. But all in all, it's a solid car. I've been up underneath it. I've looked at the floor pans and stuff in it, and before we even bought it, and it's a very solid car. I've got other doors that I'm going to put on it, fresh glass and stuff, and we're going to redo the nose pieces down here and around the front and get the new grill inserts in it, which I've got a whole other nose piece. We may switch that nose piece out. Don't know yet. It may happen, it may not. All depends on which one's in better shape. But we're going to put the new fog lights in, and aluminum radiator. So we're going to take all the AC stuff out. None of the AC stuff's going back. We don't want to kill power. We like horsepower around here. So, but I don't know if I can get this door open or not one-handed. Hey, looky there. As you can see, I've got all the stuff in there. There's the old radiator, old hoses and stuff back there, and fan. But it's got some TLC. Like I said, I'm gonna put all new doors in it, and door panels. The seats are kind of rough. They still got good foam. The foam's good in them. I may have them reupholstered or reskin it myself. And but we're gonna get her up, get her going. I'm excited. Been excited. Excuse me, guys. I burped. Been drinking NOS, energy drink. But yeah, my mom and dad bought that car in Germany, and I'm gonna show y'all something cool. If y'all know anything about Germany or been overseas or whatnot, I survived the German Autobahn. That car's been on the Autobahn. If y'all know anything about the Autobahn, there is no speed limit. So, but this is my mom's favorite car, and me and her kind of share it. But I'm mainly doing it for her. And I took the engine out of that one, put it down in this, and let her enjoy her dream car. So this is her favorite muscle car, and so they grew up in that time frame when the muscle war was happening. And she didn't really get to enjoy that one very much. She didn't have a driver's license. She was so young, and she married my dad young. So it's time for her to, it's not the same car, it's not the same chassis, but it's close to it. You know, the floor pans are rotted out of that one. It's going to take a lot of work to get that one up and going. So this one's solid. It's a solid build. It's a solid base to go off from, and we're gonna put it together for her. And of course we're gonna enjoy it on the channel. But I'm excited. I'm ready. I told y'all it was coming, and we got some work to do on it. And we've got some work to do on the Jeep. We're gonna do some camping this summer in it. I've got a refrigerator in the back, and we're ready to go. I've got the tent and stuff all ready, and camping supplies. We're gonna do some fishing. I'm gonna take my niece to go fishing. And it's starting to get nice weather, so we're gonna get out here and enjoy it. But I just wanted to show y'all a little bit. I gotta pull it out, pull this car around and spin the butt of it that way towards the car trailer. I'm using the Jeep to do that with. That thing comes in handy, man. You know, I built that Jeep for a trail Jeep, but ever since I've got it, I've trailed it, and y'all see that. But I've used it around the property and stuff at both places. It's coming in great use. That winch, man, I'll tell you, if y'all want something that you guys are gonna love, buy a winch for your Jeep. I'm telling you, it'll be the best investment for your Jeep that you've ever done. I'm telling you, that guy right there is a lifesaver and a half, man. So y'all building a Jeep, get you a winch, you'll thank me later. And in my last video that I done down there in Frenchburg, we was down there and I filmed right there on Spas Creek and stuff, but I turned the camera off, which I should have left it on. Got up and I thought, what in the world? I'll check this trail out. You know, I'll go up here and see what's up here. I got up in there, buddy, and let me tell you what, I wish I could have turned around. There wasn't enough room to turn the Jeep around, and it was kind of like in a cant on the hill. There was a ditch line that ran up the driver's side, or excuse me, passenger side. So it threw my Jeep to the passenger side, and my front wheel wanted to lift. It was such a steep incline, and the way it wanted to throw the Jeep and climb up over, it wanted to pull that front wheel. And at one point, that front wheel was about where the headlight, or a little bit above the headlight, in the air. It scared me to death. I thought I was going to roll, because it was sitting there teeter-tottering on two tires. And I was like, man, whew. I was lucky. I thought it was going to go over on the bank. It folded that mirror in. Luckily it didn't damage it or nothing, but it folded the mirror in, and my antenna was touching the tree limbs. And I thought for sure I was into the body, but it wasn't. It stayed away from the bank. These tires stuck out just far enough to keep my body off from the bank. So we didn't get no body damage, thank God. But, and even if we did, you know, beat it out and fill it in. We're going to Raptor line it, put some Raptor line on it. So we got plenty of projects, plenty of them around here. So we've also got these 1-ton diffs laying here. We're going to throw those bad boys underneath something. That's, my dad's wanting to put them underneath that Grand over there and V8 that Grand, but I'm trying to talk him into putting it under an XJ. He's got two of them, two XJs. He's got one sitting in there, and then we've got one sitting over there, booby bouncer. And that's going to it's going to be next. It's coming. So right now I'm putting my stuff off, putting the Jeep off for a little bit to do the long arm and stuff on it. But Mama's wanting this done so she can enjoy summer, run around with the T-tops out. You know how it is. And then Dad's wanting that built. He's got a long arm kit, same lift kit that I'm putting underneath that one is going underneath that one, and he's running the same size tire, 36 TSL Super Swampers. So that's going to be a bad machine too. But guys, I just wanted to film a little bit for you. I ain't made much on the channel, but I told you guys, you know, there's gonna be a lot more coming, and we're gonna start kicking out some videos, some work videos, and get this thing together. I'll show you the setup and stuff I'm gonna put on the front end of this thing, and show it all going back together and whatnot. So there's plenty of plans, and we're moving on them. We're making progress. So stay tuned. We're gonna start kicking out some videos on this Trans Am and the Jeep. Well, that Jeep and that Jeep and a whole bunch of other stuff. We got some plans going on for that truck over there. That was my papaw's truck. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll holler at y'all later. I'm gonna get this thing whipped around and get it up there so we can get it up on stands, get the tires off from it, get some exhaust up under it, and start putting it together. And you guys will be around for the startup and all that stuff. This thing ain't ran in years, so I'll take you along for the build. It'll be all in one. It'll be parts. What we'll probably do is make like the start video, and then part 2, part 3, part 4, all the way until the build, and until it's done, and do the first initial startup and all that good stuff. So, but guys, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm gonna get it going and get this thing spun around and get it ready for a rollback to come in here. Figured I'd let you see what the Jeep can do, spinning it around and stuff. With the winch. That car's heavy. It weighs probably a little over 3,000 pounds, but figured I'd bring you guys along for it and let y'all see a little bit of work. So it's just an extension video. Well, we got her spun around, so I think that'll be straight enough. I may push the car back a little bit just to kind of add some room for him to wiggle and line up the flatbed or the rollback. But that Jeep does wonders, man. It really does. It kills it on the work. I've worked that thing down here, pulling the 1-ton diffs around and just pulling vehicles around in general in the yard, and things that don't run, and it doesn't. I'm telling you, you get a winch bumper and a winch, it'll be the best mod you ever done to your Jeep. But let's get her put back, roll back a little bit. Hopefully that's lined up enough to where rollback can get in here. The driveway's kind of tight due to it's a one way in, one way out. But I'm sure he'll be able to get it done, and the next time you see it, it'll be on the rollback. So let's finish up here, and then we're gonna call it a day. Got her moved around. She's spun around now, and I think that's going to wrap it up for the day. I got some stuff I got to move at the house, get it ready. Shut this Jeep off so y'all can hear me. All right, but that about sums it up for that, and y'all get to see the capability of, and that's dry weight. That's dead weight, no help whatsoever. That's just dry weight. But we're gonna get this thing, get the gates shut. I'll probably get a few things for the Trans Am down here, all the boring stuff, you know how it is. But get a few things tidied up, and get up there, get the spot that this thing's going in ready. For everything to be done, and I've got to grab some jack stands and a jack, you know, all the boring stuff. But I won't bore you with the boring stuff. We're going to keep it interesting, keep it exciting. I'll most definitely, yeah, we'll video it getting picked up by the rollback and the drop off and all the good stuff, so all the action-packed stuff. But figured I'd make a video, let y'all know what's coming up, and stay tuned because there's going to be plenty more of it. So we're going to wrap it up for the day. The Jeep done great, the car done great guiding itself. But yeah, I think we're going to call it a day, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.